face-off, Trump and Putin finally meet at the G20 summit in the handshake heard around the world. Democrats have criticized Trump for taking office under a cloud of controversy, saying the Kremlin installed him in the White House through a series of computer hacking exploits aimed at weakening Hillary Clinton and raising doubts about U.S. election integrity. Republicans have largely insisted Trump won the Oval Office because Clinton was a weak candidate who ignored the lessons of U.S. electoral history. "No, I didn't hack your election," Trump challenges Putin over meddling in first face-to-face meeting at G20 summit that went on for 2 hours and resulted in Syrian ceasefire deal. Donald Trump met Russian President Vladimir Putin face-to-face for the first time at the G20 summit Friday in Hamburg. The meeting ran for 2 hours and 16 minutes and Trump pressed Putin on election interference. Putin denied it and the Russians claimed Trump accepted that, but Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said there was intractable disagreement on the issue. Leaders walked away from constructive meeting with an agreement on a ceasefire in part of Syria. Ukraine, a hot topic since Russia's invasion and lingering hostilities, and counter-terrorism came up. The meeting was only scheduled for 30 minutes and after an hour Melania Trump went in to try to bring it to a close, but failed and it continued for more than an extra hour. Tillerson said that Putin and Trump agreed the issue of Russian interference, which has upended American politics, had become a substantial hindrance to the U.S.-Russia relationship. Leaders were said not to have dwelled on the past but agreed to work together in the future. President Donald Trump praised the simmering issue of Russian election interference in a face-to-face meeting on Friday with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Putin denied it, according to Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. The two presidents met for the first time at the G20 in Hamburg, first with a behind-the-scenes handshake, then with a full bilateral meeting which was supposed to last 30 minutes, but went on for 2.5 hours. At the end both sides walked away with a deal for a ceasefire in part of Syria, a public victory for Trump in his first encounter with Putin, who has now dealt with face-to-face with every American president since Bill Clinton. The bilateral meeting started warmly in public, with Trump telling Putin it was an honor to be with you, but when reporters had gone, the tone changed. Tillerson, who was in the meeting with his Russian opposite number Sergei Lavrov, said election interference had been at the top of the agenda. Bringing up the highly charged issue that his team refused to telegraph was on the table, Trump pressed Putin on Russian interference in the U.S. elections.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. If you like donate to us visit home on the page PayPal.